Hello and welcome to Aviva Premiership Round 10 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you very much for joining me. So, the internationals are over, the Aviva Premiership teams are back to full strength. But with the European Champions Cup games coming next weekend, some sides may look at resting their players ahead of those games. Clearly not the ones in the Challenge Cup, but the ones in the Champions Cup might do. So first up, we have Worcester hosting Sale Sharks. Now, there's a lot of promise around Sale heading into this season, but they are sat down in ninth in the table. They haven't been going great. Really had a very poor away form, as we've seen, as we talked about before. Worcester looked like they were, for all hands, going to get relegated. And then Hougaard came back, and a couple of other players, to be fair, and suddenly they've won 2 games on the trot. At home, I think Worcester are going to win this one, so I'm backing Worcester by 3 to put some more space between themselves and London Irish at the bottom of the table. The other side that might get involved in this now is Newcastle Falcons. I mean, Falcons were in the top 6, maybe even higher at some point earlier this season, but a run of 4 losses really has dented that. Now, those games have been against Exeter, Leicester Tigers, Wasps, and then Gloucester. So prior to the Gloucester game, the 4 teams they lost to this season were the 4 that made the playoffs last season. So definitely, the games had definitely got harder. So now they have to visit Northampton Saints, and Saints are also on a losing streak of 4 games. So two teams that were going well and who have fallen away pretty dramatically. And you've got to say that Saints, who've lost to Warriors and Sale Sharks, definitely not the same sort of calibre of teams that Newcastle have been losing to. Still, at home, Saints should have too much, and I'm backing Saints to win by 3. Next, Exeter, top of the table, hosting Bath, 3rd in the table. So upper table clash should be a cracker. Bath used to be Exeter's bogey team. They were the last team that Exeter sort of beat in the Premiership, excluding teams that got promoted, obviously. They hadn't played, so but they've got that monkey off their back over the last couple of seasons now. Let's have a quick check on the. So yeah, Exeter won 3 out of the last 5, and Bath's wins were by 2 and 3 points. So they've been definitely snatched them. But 10 points has been the biggest margin, and I'm backing Exeter to win this one by 7. Gloucester then host London Irish. Now Gloucester on a run of 4 wins, going very well. This is home win written all over it. So Gloucester by 15. Wasps host Leicester Tigers, and Wasps are on a winning streak of 3 games now. Up before that, you'd have possibly backed Tigers to have taken the victory here, but Wasps really have found some form and are playing much better in all competitions. Now, fine, their 3 wins have been over Saints, Falcons, and Irish, and that's when Saints have been in free fall. Really, Falcons and Irish, and also Irish, have all been sort of in poor form. So it's not great opposition that Wasps have been beating. But even so, I think they'll have too much for Leicester, and I'm backing them to win by 3. Leicester did slip up against Worcester last weekend, but that was in an international window. Then, to close things out, Harlequins host Saracens. Now, Saracens 2nd in the table, Quins down in 8th. And you might just say that this is an obvious one and just pick Saracens. But if we have a look, over the last 5 games, the home side has won between these 2. Quins do have a habit of knocking over Saracens at home, and so I'm going to go for another upset here and back Harlequins to win by 5. Always up for good rugby chats. Let me know your thoughts down below, or you can catch me on Twitter at DrivingMaul on Twitter. I say always up for good rugby chat. So do get in touch, and catch you all next time.